Sometimes running a business feels like a game, and you're not sure which stats to track to improve the score. Today, I'm going to help you play the sales numbers game for your decorative concrete business. We're going to show you what numbers to track and how to use those numbers to work less and make more. My name is Ron Nezat with Decorative Concrete Engine, where we offer business building tips and instruction designed to help launch and propel your decorative concrete business forward. In this video, I'm going to share 4 numbers you should start tracking today in your decorative concrete business. And stick around to the end because we're going to pull all the numbers together in a real-life example of how to work less and make more. And keep your eye out for the check engine light. These are bonus tips to keep your decorative concrete engine running smoothly. Let's jump into it. The first thing to track is the number of incoming leads per week. This is the number of times the phone needs to ring. Potential customers may actually call you on the phone and request an estimate, or the leads may actually be coming through other sources like your Facebook or a form on your website, home advisor leads, etc. Track every lead by name and lead source. This is critical information to help you optimize your marketing efforts and see what's working and what's not, which we'll cover more in detail in future videos. You will use this number in future steps to determine how many times the phone needs to ring to get the number of face-to-face estimates to meet your income goals. Stay tuned because we're going to tie all these numbers together in the end. Next, you want to track the number of completed estimates per week. These are potential customers that you've met face-to-face and given a written proposal. Time to check your engine. Pay attention if you're having a lot of no-shows. No-shows may indicate that you're not communicating effectively to remind your customers of their estimate appointment. So far, you've tracked the number of incoming leads with lead source and the number of estimates completed. Next, you will track the number of sales. This is how you will get your closing ratio. Take the number of sales divided by the number of appointments, and that is how you will get your closing ratio. For example, you had 5 estimates this week and sold 1. Your closing ratio is 20%. The industry average is about that, right around 20 to 25%. But picture being able to increase your sales skills to sell 2 of those 5 estimates. Then your closing ratio is now 40%, meaning you need fewer estimates to get the same results. As a side note, with Decorative Concrete Engine's proven methods and techniques, we're consistently seeing our customers get into the 50% range. This is seeing about 30% closing ratio on their face-to-face appointments and growing to 50% with the automated drip campaign techniques we teach. If you want to see if Decorative Concrete Engine can help you, I'm opening up a limited number of free consultation calls. If you're interested in talking about it, click the link to schedule that call online in the description box below. The final number to track is the dollar amount per project. This is the gross amount you charge for each project installation. What you really want to get is the average dollar amount per project. So at the end of the month, you add up the total volume in dollars and divide that by the number of completed projects to get your average. For example, you have a $20,000 month made up of one $7,500 pool deck, a $3,000 garage, a $1,500 back patio, a $3,000 back patio, 2 $1,000 patios, and 4 $500 projects for a total of 10 projects. $20,000 in gross volume divided by 10 projects gives you a $2,000 average per project. $2,000 is doable. In fact, it may be a little bit low. Depending on the market, we see guys averaging $3,000 to $3,500 per project. But for the sake of our example, we'll stick with the $2,000 average. You may be asking, how long do I need to track these numbers to get good data? And what do I do with the data anyway? I recommend tracking these numbers for at least 1 quarter or 3 months before using the data to analyze. But never stop tracking. You should make it part of your business practice to periodically check your numbers. Once you have a quarter of data, you can analyze it against industry averages. When you compare your numbers to industry averages, you may see where you want to get some additional training or skill development to improve, but the main point is to get your actual data to develop a good business plan and marketing plans based on real results to achieve your income goals. We have a preferred software solution to track all these numbers and have future videos planned to unpack that solution. But in the meantime, you can explore it on your own by clicking the link in the description box below. Before we recap, I promise to bring all the numbers together in a real example. So here we go. Let's say you have a goal to gross $300,000 this year. Based on our earlier example of $2,000 per sale, when you divide your $300,000 goal by your $2,000 project average, you discover you will need to complete 150 projects this year. Divide 150 by 50 weeks, assuming you'll take 2 weeks off this year. That means you'll need to complete 3 projects per week. With your 20% closing ratio, that means you will need to go out on 15 estimates per week to meet your goals. A good number to work off of is 70% of incoming leads should turn into a scheduled estimate. So that means the phone needs to ring 23 times a week with new leads. Or you can make some improvements in your sales process. Let's say through training, you can increase your average sale to $3,500. This will mean you only need 85 projects this year instead of 150. You'll still work the 50 weeks, but you only have to complete 2 projects per week to reach your goal. And if you increase your closing ratio to 50%, you'll only have to go out on 5 estimates per week to book the business needed, meaning you'll only need 8 new incoming leads per week. By increasing the average volume per job, we've cut out 1/3 of the work to hit the same numbers. And you've also cut out a whole day of estimates. And we haven't even talked about how that means the phone doesn't have to ring as much to get the same end result. So there you have it. These are the numbers you need to track and how to use them to identify areas of improvement and for use in goal setting. You should start today tracking the numbers of incoming leads per week, the number of completed estimates per week, the number of sales and the dollar amount per project. Track these numbers for 3 months and you'll know your numbers and you'll know what to do with them. If this was helpful, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more tips to launch and propel your decorative concrete company forward. If you're interested in that free consultation call or the preferred software solution for tracking all these numbers, click the link in the description box below. Thank you for watching. See you next time for targeted advice for launching and optimizing your decorative concrete business.